Okay, the brands listed on this page, I kind of organize into first tier and second tier. That's not to say one is great and one is crummy. What it means is like the first tier are easy to find replacement parts for, or relatively easy. They're usually fairly reliable. They're usually fairly easy to play. They usually have all three of those things going for them. Those are great things for a beginner. You want an instrument that's durable, that can be repaired, because sixth graders aren't as conscientious as, say, an adult. My personal tuba that I use, I would not give to a sixth grader because its only objective is to get the best possible sound. Beginning instruments balance playability with quality of sound a little bit more. The second tier, they might have one little thing kind of going against them. And what I mean by like one little thing is some of these brands are older brands, like the Bundys and the Olds and the Reynolds. They haven't made them for a while, and sometimes you find one, it might be a little trickier to find parts for them. But the other thing about some of those brands, there's a reason why they're still around, right? They were built like tanks to begin with. Some of the other brands may be a little bit cheaper than the top tier brands and just a hair less durable. They still might be a great choice. A lot of those brands are kind of continually improving, and model to model or instrument to instrument, they might be better than some of the first tier brands. So if you ever have a question, go ahead and email me. Other things, if it's not one of these brands, you might be taking a little bit of a chance. You might see, okay, they're half the price, a third the price. There's usually a reason for that. And sometimes they're made in the same factories with no quality control. Sometimes there'll be an imperfection that's passed on. Sometimes it's lower level metals or plastics. They break more easily, or they're just not as well designed. That's not to say people can't use them. It's that there is a lot more risk. If you are kind of out of the new or fairly new instrument, I would actually recommend checking out like reverb.com or Craigslist or Facebook Market and looking for a used instrument that maybe fits the budget. A good quality used instrument that might be a bit older is probably going to play better than those newer instruments that are about half to a third the price of what the recommended brands are. And when your child's done with them, or if they decide to upgrade later, guess what? You probably get almost all that value back. And by being proactive and looking for a while, sometimes you have a few more opportunities like that. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and email me. Just a few things I would say. If you ever see an instrument online that has gloves, like white gloves that come with it, or it comes in really bright, cheerful colors, or it comes with like 20 free reeds that are not, like a Rico brand or something like that, I would be very cautious. They're kind of selling based on a few other things, kind of that getting your foot in the door, getting something that looks exciting. That's, the brands like Yamaha or Kahn, they don't have to do that because they know if someone buys one, they'll probably come back for the second instrument from them, right? They also probably know that band teachers have seen them for years and years perform. They've seen the durability, they've seen the reliability, they've seen the quality. So they sell based on their reputation and their quality, and those are important. The unknown brands, and they always pop up. I could probably do a list of instruments I don't recommend, but there's two things. One, I might, put myself open to someone trying to sue me, even though I might have a valid point. I don't want to deal with that. The other side, the second thing, they might be selling under a different name, the same instrument a month later, right? It's kind of like whack-a-moles. As soon as you pop one down another one comes back up. But the good instruments, the quality ones, they tend to stay pretty consistent. Again, if you have any questions, I really want to help you guys make the best decision for your beginning band student.